Hey, what's up YouTube? Today, with the recent release of the Pickaxe, I think it would be awesome to check out its older brother, the CLYW Chief. Now this is a throw that holds a pretty special place in my collection because this is actually the first high-end throw that I've ever bought. I went from a Duncan Raptor to this, and you could probably imagine, I could really tell the quality difference when I started throwing this thing around. The first thing that caught my eye when I was looking to buy a high-end yo-yo is these double rims. It was the only throw that I've ever seen with that. I thought to myself, like, what could that add to the throw? Is that just for looks? What's going on with that? So I picked it up. Haven't put it down since. I've had this for probably going on at least 4 or 5 years now, and it's still in my current rotation. Classic CLYW Splash, machined in Canada. In my opinion, this is kind of when CLYW was in their heyday. Today I don't really buy too many of their throws anymore just because, I don't know, nothing's really caught my eye. Like, I got the Manatee and the Igloo, but other than that, I haven't really picked up anything else from the newer stuff. But yeah, today, this really, 4 or 5 years later, this still holds up in my current rotation. So yeah, let's get into it. The specs: 56.5 diameter, 43.6 width, 66.5 weight, and the response is the snow tires. And for having this throw as long as I have, I've only changed the response once. So I got a decently fresh pair of snow tires in here. Still one of my favorite responses to this day. Last, years if you're careful. Yeah, just by looking at the specs, this isn't really like nothing really jumps off the page at you. But until you turn to the cup, that's where the magic, so to say, happens with this yo-yo. I think what they were going for with the double rims is it allows them to keep some center weight along with pushing some weight out to the rims, so you get the floatiness feel from the center weight, but then they stretched out and bumped up the rims, and you get the stability and the speed. So this thing is kind of like a yo-yo within a yo-yo. You get two different play styles kind of like meeting into one design, and in my opinion, that pretty much makes this the best all-around yo-yo that you could buy. So yeah, let's get up, throw it around, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. Alright, throwing around the Chief, the first thing you may notice is you'll feel that you can kind of play this thing any way you want it. You can go, you can do your slower, intricate maneuvers, and get in all those tight spaces. But you can also take it a little faster if you wanted. Turns all the corners pretty sharp, keeps stability, stays on plane. Just a great all-around yo-yo. And again, going back to those double rim designs, floatiness in the inside cup, keeping the weight towards the center, and then pushing out some more weight towards the rims, and you can really add stability to the floatiness. It's just a really unique feel. It's just a throw that I just keep finding myself coming back to. The finish, it's a standard old CLYW. It's kind of shiny, still pretty good for grinds for how glossy it is. Yeah, see, I mean, you can grind on it no problem. Finger spins, with the double rim design, you can see that the cup's pretty busy. There's a lot going on, but if you throw it at the right angle, I'm sure you can get a couple finger spins. Yeah. So like I said, just a great all-around yo-yo. The weight's really nice. I feel like it plays maybe a little lighter than 66.5 grams. The width, pretty standard. Even for today's standards, 56.5, I mean, that's getting pretty close to competition-oriented size. I'm not really a fast player, so I kind of take the floatiness side of it more seriously than the speed aspect of the Chief. It's just a great throw to kind of just, you know, slow things down with. Good yo-yo to come up with new tricks. Yeah, just throwing this thing around it. You don't even have to do any tricks with it. You just feel, it just has a certain feel to it that I haven't really found in any other yo-yos since then. I don't know. It's kind of a shame that they retired it, because this could definitely hold up in their lineup. I think it adds like some something special to any collection. So I'm curious to try to get my hands on a pickaxe to see how that holds up to this. But yeah, just great for speed, great for slow, intricate, tight space combos. Really nice grind finish. Pretty good for finger spins, talon grinds you could do. You got to be careful though, because that cup's there's a lot going on, so you can't really, you have to hit the cup right for any talon grinds or finger spins, but you absolutely can do them. So yeah, that's just a really great yo-yo. Anything you throw at it, it'll handle. Spin times are awesome. It got those beefed up rims, a lot of stability. Just when people say it's a great all-around yo-yo, I kind of take it with a grain of salt, because to me this is the great all-around yo-yo. Great to learn tricks on. Great to create tricks with. Just all around fantastic, fantastic yo-yo. I will never get rid of this. So yeah, let's sit back down, compare it to a couple throws, and yeah, that'll be it. All right, and we're back with the CLYW Chief. I just wanted to compare it with a yo-yo I feel like a lot of you may have, which is just the standard plastic CLYW. The size is pretty similar. Similar diameters. Width pretty much too. The CLYW maybe a hair wider. And also they kind of share the beefed up rim part of it too. I would say the CLYW is a little more HV shaped, and I would say the Chief is more almost OH. I mean, it has a V-ish shape, but the cups are pretty round on the outside, and you got the beefed up rims on the end. So I would say maybe a little more organic than the CLYW, but definitely kind of similar, you know, widths, diameters, shapes, minus the double rims, of course. As I said when I was throwing it around, I just noticed this morning actually that CLYW actually has this under their retired section, which kind of bums me out, because I feel like this thing still stands up to today's standards. I feel like it could even exceed most of the standards today for how unique it is. I mean, it's cool that they have the pickaxe as a replacement, but I don't know, man. I feel like they could have kept this in their lineup. It really stands the test of time, in my opinion. it would definitely add some variety to their lineup. But you know, hey, what can you do? I'm excited to try a pickaxe. I definitely want to get one because throwing this thing around today really, you know, got me excited to try. I like undersized throws, so maybe I'll like a pickaxe even more. Who knows? I definitely suggest picking one up if you see one on the BST. I guarantee you that it will not feel like anything else in your collection. So yeah, do yourself a favor, pick up a Chief. It's a very unique feel, pleasure to throw around. In my opinion, it's kind of like a piece of yo-yo history. You still see people talking about it today. I don't think anyone's done the double rims as good as this throw yet. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those throws that I still see people talking about, and I'm really glad I own one. So if you see one floating around on the BST, definitely snag it. It will not feel like anything you've thrown before. And that, guys, is the CLYW Chief. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.